was prophesied to happen to the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Did they not come over here and conquer the natives and kick them out of America?
You know?
They put them on reserves. They put us in the ghettos. They took and went over to Puerto Rico, the Spaniards, and went over there and conquered our brothers. Right. That's a yoke of iron. That's what they put around our neck. That's in the Bible.
You know?
That's in the Bible. This happened. This is what you call prophecy. You got any kids? Nah. Got a girlfriend? Nah. You believe in the Bible? You believe in the Bible?
Not really.
Why? What you believe in?
I don't have a specific thing to believe in right now.
Why not?
Because I don't know how to believe.
So let me ask you, you think you're gonna drink your pain away? You think you're gonna drink all the problems away?
I don't drink for a problem.
No, so you just drink to be cool? Yeah. Let me ask you, you deal with girls though?
Nah, really.
Not really? Say that one more time.
It's just over here, it's difficult to deal with.
You know why they're difficult? Because God, give me 1 Kings chapter 2, verse 2. Watch this, because you're a young man. I was a young man. You said you who? You 21, 22? Watch this real quick. Let me show you something. What you should be doing at 22, you shouldn't be drinking right now.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because you see all these brothers out here, you can be with this army. And let me tell you why you can be with this army. Because all you gotta do is just start keeping God's law.
That's right.
You can teach another man, you can teach a young woman how to get her mind right before a man. But if you drinking, you're not gonna be able to do that. God says be sober. If you was a teacher and that was your career, you think drinking would solve the problem when you go home? Nah, it won't. You think smoking weed when you go home and solve a problem? It won't. You'll be in the same condition because the first thing you gotta change is your mind. I know you want to go home and drink, but look, this is not by default. This is God. God wants your ear for just a little bit. I'm not going to burn you down. I'm not going to take all your time. I just want to show you why the Lord calling you right now. Read.
1 Kings chapter 2, verse 2.
Come on.
I go the way of all the earth.
Come on.
Be thou strong therefore.
Come on.
And show thyself a man.
Show thyself a what?
A man.
So you able to drink. So you're not a man now? You are. Because you're allowed to drink. You legally able to drink at the age of what? 21. But you're 22 now, right? Read.
And keep the charge of the Lord thy God.
So I'm going to show you something you forgot because you said you don't really understand this right now. You're trying to find whatever you're trying to find to believe in, right? Come on.
To walk in his way.
God wants you to walk in his way. I'm about to show you. Watch this. Come on.
To keep his statutes.
To keep his who?
His statutes.
Read.
And his commandments.
And his what?
And his commandments.
Let me ask you something. Do you ever get like really drunk when you get mad? And just be honest. You ever get drunk when you get really mad? You wanna, you know, sometimes maybe, nah?
Because if I'm drinking, I'm gonna be more than mad. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. But you've been mad before, right?
Yeah, I do.
All right. So there's a law that if you angry or you mad, it's a certain way you gotta deal. God said be angry, but don't sin. Some people get angry. Like if I step on those, they look like they echoes. What are they? They echoes?
Yeah.
I'm on point. That little sign, little as hell, but I seen it. My eyes still good. I'm old, but I'm 40. I'm gonna just keep it 100. Read.
Yeah. Same chapter. Verse.
Read the commandments again.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
And keep the charge of the Lord thy God.
You're supposed to do what?
Keep the charge of the Lord thy God.
Come on.
To walk in his ways.
To walk in God's way. God's ways is his commandments. Let me ask you something. When you have beef with, let's say, a friend, how do you deal with it?
I never beef with a friend.
You don't hang with nobody?
No.
So it's just you by yourself?
Yeah.
Dolo?
Yeah.
No siblings or nothing?
I got my sister.
This is how you deal with her?
You cool?
Y'all cool?
Yeah.
How about your mom? You cool with her?
My mom is dead.
What about your dad? Same thing? What happened? What happened?
I'm from Haiti.
You from Haiti? Okay, Keyshawn Gay. Okay, you speak Creole?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, so you from Haiti. How long you lived over here?
Like 2 years.
10 years? Okay, what you like about here more than where you was from?
able to work.
The work?
Yeah,
Work is better, right?
I'm able to work, right?
Okay.
I make money. That's
Okay.
all I need to live, right?
Okay, what? That is right. So you said you don't deal with girls at all.
Nah.
And you really don't understand God, right?
Nah.
All right, I'm going to show you something before you get out of here. I'll give you 5 scriptures. After those 5 scriptures, you tell me if you believe this book or not, all right?
All right.
Go to Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1. Let me ask you something. Did you ever hear about Moses freeing the children from out of Egypt? Moses. Never heard about Moses?
What is that?
So Moses is one of our forefathers.
Bring it up.
He led the children out of Egypt, God's chosen people. Remember when God sent the plagues over there to Egypt and killed the Egyptians and flooded them in the Red Sea? You remember that, right? And the children walked through. After they walked through, it was a big flood. They killed Pharaoh and his army. All right, I'm going to read about these kids. I'm going to show you they still here today.
Right.
They still on the earth today. You walk by those same children today.
Right.
Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1.
Read.
And it shall come to pass.
Come on.
And thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Come on.
To observe, to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day.
Read.
That the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations
So
of the earth.
Moses told the children of Israel, they do everything God says. You do all the commandments, God gonna set you on high. All right. But if you don't do it, something's gonna happen. What you think happened? You think they followed the commandments?
Yeah, I think so.
You
Because
think they followed the commandments?
yeah.
Let me ask you something. Who is prospering right now in this whole world we live in? Who is like on top and who is on the bottom?
I don't know, maybe the president.
The president is on top, right?
Yeah.
Now, what color is the president?
The right man. Right man.
All right, is his people not on top?
Oh?
Is the president people, like his race of people, are they on the top too? They on the top. So where would you say me and you at? Are we on the top or we on the bottom? We on the bottom? If you want a question, you gotta.
No, I was going to ask you, can I get $1 to get on the train? I just got robbed, like, dumb shit.
Hey, read what you got.
Deuteronomy chapter 28,
I'm
verse
dealing
1.
with this right now.
And it shall come to pass, thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Come on.
To observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day.
Read.
That the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the
So
earth.
these specific people were supposed to be set on high above every other nation that's on the face of the earth, right? Me and you just agreed. I agree with you. The president on high and his people on high because they live in gated communities and beautiful communities.
Right.
They don't have drugs. They don't have liquor stores. They don't have Chinese stores everywhere. They don't have that everywhere.
Right.
We do. We access to all that stuff. Come on, up to verse 15. Well, it's a flip side. So I'm going to show you that these kids did something. Read.
Verse 15.
Come on.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken
So
unto
when
the
it says it's going to come to pass, this means it's going to happen later. It didn't happen at the time that he told it. Read.
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy
Hearken
God,
means to listen. If y'all don't listen, read.
to observe to do all his commandments.
All his what?
His commandments.
Read.
And his statutes.
Come on.
Which I command thee this day.
Read.
That all these curses.
All these what?
All these curses.
It says all these curses. Are the blacks, Hispanics, and Native, are they a people that's on high or are they cursed?
Bring it up.
Over in Haiti, what's happening over in Haiti right now? Right now, what's happening over in Haiti?
That's a war.
It's a war, right? You heard of a brother called Barbecue? They call it brother.
Shalom Israel, Most High Christ, blessed Deacon Isaac here. I'm here with the deacons, Deacon Malachi, Deacon Lava. We had an opportunity today to speak with the man himself.
Yes, sir.
As you know, this brother's been in the media. There's been a lot of lies told on his behalf, and he had the opportunity to speak for himself. What did you guys think?
People have to see it for themselves. See it for yourself, Israel. For yourself.
Library.
His name is Jimmy Shelze, more commonly known by his childhood nickname, Barbecue. Once a Haitian police officer, he is now the leader of a powerful confederation of gangs called G9, which controls much of Port-au-Prince and its suburbs.
Mais toujours dire haïtiens sont peuplés nous.
Raison, nous sommes baoul là. Les conditions, si vous mettez nous cité soleil, vous mettez nous la saline, vous regardez, vous savez comment on ça fait vivre. Ou même qui n'a pas comment on a fait vivre là.
Barbecue over there.
Yeah, I know.
No, all right. So you know we get around like the birds get around. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Right now over Haiti is a war going on. All right. So it's not good in Haiti right now. They calling him a bad man right now, but he's not. They calling him a bad man. They calling him a murderer. They calling him all these things.
Bring it up.
What race of people is calling him all these things?
Teach.
Yes, the white man.
Teach.
Jump to verse 32.
Verse 32.
Come on.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
So it shows you that we are cursed people. It told you our sons and our daughters shall be given into another people. What time did that happen? Where our kids, when they was on the plantation, and they was like, you see what I'm saying? It says thy sons and thy daughters. Read it again.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Come on.
And thine eyes shall look and fell with longing for them all the day long.
So it says our eyes were fell with them. When they went to another plantation, did we have power to go get them?
No.
We didn't have no power. Jump to verse 41.
Verse 41.
Come on.
Thou shalt beget sons and daughters.
So it says you'll have sex and you'll beget sons and daughters. Read.
But thou shalt not enjoy them.
But thou shalt what?
Not enjoy them.
God said we're not going to enjoy our kids when we have sex because they're going to go to different slave plantations. It doesn't matter what you do. You can have 1,000 kids. All of them. All you're doing is making kids to go either be a mandingo or go lay down with another. There you go.
Bring
exactly.
it out.
Jump to verse 47.
Verse 47.
So it shows you that we're cursed. We're the only race of people that always ask for justice.
Right.
We walk around talking about no justice, no peace. Right. We always asking for help, whether it's welfare, food stamps, whatever it is. From what? Our oppressors. Come on.
Verse 47.
Read.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God
So
with
remember,
joyfulness.
the stipulation is we do everything, God will set us on high. But if we don't, He's going to put curses on us. That's why you see us young black men in the ghettos, in the slums, trying to get out of here.
Right.
We shooting and we killing one another.
Right.
Because what? We are cursed people. We don't know how to deal with each other. That's why God said, I got to give y'all laws. Read.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness.
Come on.
And with gladness
Read.
of heart. For the abundance of all things.
Come on.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Let me ask you something. You think everybody on the earth is all brothers and sisters and we all one big happy family? Not really, right? Read.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
God said you're going to serve your enemies with an S. He said you're going to serve your enemies. Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Read.
And hunger.
And what?
And hunger.
When you hungry, where do you go? When you hungry, where do you go? What store?
Food store?
A food store. Who owned the food store?
Bring it out.
Who owned the food store?
I don't know.
Who owned your Walmarts? You've been to Walmart before. Who owned that?
Hey, I don't know.
White people. Exactly.
Bring it out.
Who do you think own those liquor stores?
I don't know.
But listen, it shows you
I
that
don't,
we're
like, I
cursed
don't
people.
like to talk about that, bro.
I do, because this is what we live in.
That's right.
This is why we come out here. You might not like to talk about it, but we are. You know why? Because we ain't scared of nothing but God.
That's right.
Because guess what? This is what Christ did. He went out on the highways to teach, to wake people up from doing the same bad behavior that's going to get them killed when he returns.
Right.
You know, when Christ cracked the sky, what you think he looking for? Sinners? You think he going to be looking for someone in the strip club?
Bring it out.
You think he going to be looking for men that deal with men? He's not looking for that.
No.
God is looking for men to rise up and stand firm to go get our people to wake back up. We're dealing with lost sheep. Our young brothers is out here lost. They'll shoot and gun someone down less than a second over a disagreement. Read what you got. Come on.
And in thirst.
And then what?
And in thirst.
Don't water fall freely from the sky.
Bring it out.
God said you're going to lack thirst. Water fall freely from the sky, but we got to go to a store and get it in Aquafina. I got to pay a water bill.
Right.
I got to go get Polar Spring.
Right.
Why do I got to buy water and it fall freely from the sky? Why can't I go get a bucket, scoop it up, and clean it myself, and then drink it?
Wake them up.
Because guess what? We're serving our enemies. Read.
And in nakedness.
And in what?
And in nakedness.
So all your clothes say made in China, made in Taiwan, made somewhere else.
Right.
It doesn't say made in black. It doesn't say made in African American.
Bring
It
it up.
doesn't say made in Haiti. It doesn't say made in Puerto Rico.
Right.
It doesn't say made in Africa. That joint always say made in America.
Right.
Made in Taiwan. It's all our people that put us in chains and shackles. Read.
And in want of all things.
Everything you want, you gotta go to the other nations for. Come on.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
I'm gonna ask you a question. You know what a yoke of iron is? A yoke of iron.
Bring it up.
What you think this is?
Something like
That's a yoke of iron. That's
Make
what they
them
put
up.
around our neck. That's in the Bible.
Bring it up.
That's in the Bible. This happened. This is what you call prophecy. This was prophesied to happen to the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Did they
Teach.
not come over here and conquer the natives and kick them out of America?
Bring it up.
They put them on reserves. They put us in the ghettos. They took and went over to Puerto Rico's, the Spaniards, and went over there and conquered our brothers.
Right.
And taught them how to speak. They was the Spaniards. And taught them how to speak Spanish.
Right.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word